Alright, since I'm finding all defects, cracks, and everything according to the piece of paper, this is the right window seal in the living room. It is the southwest window. Out of the two windows, when you're inside the apartment looking at the fireplace over here, it's to the right of it. And it seems to me that there's some structural damage, not only around the window, but on the window, I guess I don't know what you call this right here, but there's damage there, below it, and beside it. Now, good news is that the windows do lock, but there is a hole. It's a BB-sized hole in my window, and I'm going to have that replaced. Along with the mold that decided to start growing in my window. And then, if we take a quick look down here, it is beginning to crack around this wooden piece. It's more evident on the right side. If you take a look at that, that's pretty severe. And then there is some other things. The window crack, it extends, as you can see. Let me show you where it starts. Okay, so it starts at the very top right, and it goes down, it goes down, it goes down, and it gets worse. And it looks like it hasn't been repaired in such a long time, because, I mean, looking at it, you can see some sort of fungal and or I don't necessarily know if it's animal remnants or if it's just dust. But dust is still dust mites, and so animals are getting into there, which do cause allergies. Down all the way. We're still going down that same side of the window. Gets pretty bad right here. You can definitely see it. And then it gets the worst at the corner. And then to the left, I'll show you in a minute, but that's where somebody tried to repair it with just a bunch of caulk. And then it's separating from the wall itself down right there, and then we're still in the same place. There it is, there it is. It's separating. It's separating here, and then you can see the crack going down, and these are fresh. These aren't like, these haven't been repaired. There's no paint marks over them or anything. And then it goes along the baseboard, and then after the baseboard, it ends up going straight down. And it looks like there was some caulk repairing it there. So it's not as prominent, but then it comes up here, and you can see if I depress this, the paint becomes depressed and moves, and that same crack that originated in the window, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. Oh, standing up. It keeps going. It keeps going. I'm trying to get a really good view for you. Give me a sec. And it keeps going. It keeps going up. But as it's going up, it's getting less and less, and it stops. And there's nothing after about 5 feet in the air. So it goes about 5 feet in the air, all the way to the ground. About a foot left, up, and all the way up to the windowsill, where it originated. Now, there is some paint chips that are starting to happen right here, which I presume I can see the crack coming through the old paint here, which I presume is another foundation issue. And then, of course, here you can see it. I think I already documented that. Now, there is a more recently sealed crack. I can see the caulking, but up there, it is, they did a terrible job. The wood is basically touching wood. There's nothing to support it at all, and this crack goes down, kind of tapers off just a tad bit right here, but you can still see it. It's just whoever either spackled or caulked it was pretty adept at it. Coming down, lots of cracks right there. Large crack right there. They had to use a lot of caulking there. Down, and then again, it's pretty freaking bad. I mean, if you want to look at this, this is pretty much disgusting. Like, there's no screen on the window or anything, and so this buildup of organic material is building up in the window, causing things, and there is a crevice that is in the window, and I believe that will cause growth, if not fungus, other forms of life. Now, that same crack that we were talking about, this one. Now, this one is extremely bad. You can definitely see where it comes here. Then you can see where it comes down here. And there's actually, I didn't mean to, pull that little piece of paint off, but since I've been living here, I vacuumed, and I put an end table here and haven't moved it until I was filming this. There's paint chips on the ground from something moving, something happening. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's a wire of some sort, but I don't want to mess with it. It's not my job to mess with it. I'm just reporting this to you. Now, there is this also, which is a huge paint chip right here. It fell off right here, but I don't know what that's from, but I needed to document that.